So the song that we're reacting to today is Higuchi. Akuma no Ko anime special version. So I've been going through some older videos and seeing, the comments and requests and so forth that I've been getting. And I've seen this one pop up quite a lot. And I'm sorry that it kind of got lost in all the other ones. It's just like I get so many requests that it's hard to keep track of it all. I do have a Patreon, then I can react to your song next and put it above all the rest. And it does then help me also keep track of all the requests because I get so many of them. Like I said, I've gotten a few requests of it, so let's get into the video. So if you guys do like the video, please like, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, comment, do all of that stuff, and yeah. Ooh, I like the art. Ooh, the gas was cool. Oh, there's a lot actually happening. Okay, so it's from Attack on Titan. So what's happening is the piano's dun, 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 like very short. It doesn't like carry on, or like it's not dragged out, where her vocals is also very choppy, so they fit really well together. But to contrast that and to carry the melody or the flow of the song, there's actually backing vocals doing like a that type of stuff, and then it flows better and creates this flow into the next verse or into the next part of the song. You hear the backing vocals. Oh. The opera style is really good. Oh. Wait, so how she goes higher and higher and higher. I love how the backing vocals gets more powerful, and then the violin actually gets higher and higher as well, and then there's this drop into this. That violin is causing so much. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love it. In the left ear, you have the violin that's kind of following the melody of the vocals, but not really. It's like almost a delayed type of thing, but it helps the vocals flow into the next verse and into the next part of what she wants to say. While in the right ear, there's actually like this harsh type of trumpet that's happening. I believe it's a trumpet, I could be wrong, but it contrasts the beauty of the violin to create this powerful dynamic. Obviously, the drums in the background is really nice as well. It's like this marching type of drums. So all of that together creates this cool, powerful dynamic. And then the piano is so good. Her vocals are very direct. The piano's actually... Okay, so the piano's actually kind of evil in a sense. So I feel like it's portraying this evil that's happening in the song. She's very direct, trying to, I don't know, it makes you feel uneasy. And I think that it fits well with, obviously, it being a song for Attack on Titan and so forth. The piano is, I don't know, it just makes me feel so uneasy. Oh, there's a flute. Violin on the left ear. you hear how in the middle it started with this flute type of instrument, this blowing instrument. It could be a flute. And then on the left side, you actually hear the violin starting to kick in slowly, build up slowly. In the third bar, or like the next bar, you actually have the other side coming up with more like instruments. It builds up to this final part. Even drums, they hit on a hi-hat to create this anticipation that something's going to happen. Yeah, you hear the violins in the right ear as well. Yeah. Oh. So you hear how it all builds up to that high part or that climax of the song, right? And it drops instantly to the soft side. And I guarantee you, without even knowing what's going to be next, I guarantee you it's going to be this high performance, high energy thing. And it all started with the flutes in the middle, and then builds up to the left ear, and then to the right ear, and then builds up to this part. So quiet, and then it's gonna be high power. Ah, it's so good, man. All the instruments are so good. So how they went from the piano being this dark and uneasy and her vocals being very choppy, and then the climax of the song finally breaking into very drawn out long notes and powerful notes, where like the violins are doing so much work, and like you have this trumpets and you have cellos. I believe there's cellos, I could be wrong, but there's like this soft bass at the very back of the song, and then you have all the drums doing like everything. But I kind of want to point out how the climax of the song is very slow, and then she goes into this fast tempo type of thing. Again, she is now in the climax, it's at the top, and as she's going down, it's like running down a hill. You go faster and faster and faster and faster, and now at the end of the song, when she has to end it, now it's like the lowest point of the hill. Like she climbed the hill, she's at the climax, sings there, keeps the notes there, and then goes down fast, and then goes smooth. It's like a wave type of thing. The dynamics in the song are so good. So here, it builds up to that point, and here it's up there. It's like you're in the clouds floating, and she's drawing out the vocals, and everything's so powerful, right? Like you're triumphant. And then now it's gonna go faster because she has to end the song. So she's running down this hill, going down the hill, down the hill, down the hill, down the hill. At the bottom of the hill, right? So you can also see it in the music video how they did it, where all the other stuff was kind of in the clouds. All the animations and the cartoons and stuff like that was in the clouds. And then at the end now here, they're actually on the ground with the green grass. And I 100% believe they did it intentionally. It's not a flute. That's so good. How they wrote this song, it's genius. It's so genius, and how they use different elements is so good. So all the stuff that they're actually using, it's not very complicated. It's just very subtle to a point where it's not even subtle anymore. And anyone can actually do that type of music or create this style dynamic, but you have to do it intentionally. You have to know the rules in order to do what you want to do, and you have to know what's happening, or you have to realize what's happening to actually do it. And it's insanely good how they use pauses, how they use all of this small techniques of like chopping up the vocals, chopping up the piano, the violins. You know, you have the soft type of instrument in the middle, and then you have this harsh, high pitched violin in the left, and then you have the powerful violins going on in the right, and then eventually it opens up to this big climactic scene in the clouds where she's singing very high and very powerful, drawn out, and then it goes down into the valley. It's insanely good how good this song was actually written. To everyone that's been watching the video till the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I will be streaming a lot more on twitch.tv/strangenessbirth. Come hang out. It would be super dope. If you want to support me on the next level, consider becoming a super fan on YouTube. Otherwise, you can subscribe to my Patreon, where you'll get early access to all my videos and uncut, raw, unedited versions, and as well as get your song featured first. Otherwise, consider buying me a coffee. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much.